So what comes first, the media plan or the creative? Hello community. I've worked for many years in many different agencies as a digital creative lead, and this was never a question. Back 10, 15 years during the onboarding with a creative director at an agency, I remember being told that we don't let the media drive the creative, we let the creative drive the media. And to be honest, it sounds perfect. It sounds beautiful. I was so happy. Thing is, I was a digital creative. You see, I started my career as a web developer, web designer, animator in Flash. So I did websites, I did banner ads and all those sort of stuff. So whenever there was a brief, I was a little bit familiar already with the stuff that needed to be delivered and the viability of producing those assets. However, very soon, the interest of not having an exclusive creative for these deliveries started growing. So teams started briefing other creative teams, not only the digital creatives, but the entire creative department. So the typical brief will have deliverables, a 30-second TV spot with a 15-second lift, 30-second radio spot with a 2010 lift or something like that, and digital. That's it. Digital. Creators went ahead and came up with the craziest digital ideas. They were cool, yes, granted, but they were so far from being doable. First, they were not necessarily strategically sound, and they would hardly deliver on results. But yeah, there were awesome ideas. So the immediate response was, as expected, creatives complaining that they cannot present ideas, they cannot go out of the box, and they ask the team to be out of the box just to tell them that they cannot do them, the ideas, and so on and so forth. And then also part of the responses, in my experience, is Tigre is the digital creative, meaning me, so ask him to do it. After that, the agency little by little went back to, we need digital creatives. I, actually being the digital creative, was completely opposed to this. Not because of me. If anything, I had been turned indispensable for the agency, so I was safe. However, I never thought this was something good for the agency. So I started thinking maybe I can teach or train the creators on digital and, on the deliverables for the brief or whatever. We tried, it didn't work. The next thing I tried was maybe I should team up with the other teams while they're thinking about the ideas so we can execute in digital all together. It turned out I always ended up doing the digital work. Until I noticed something. Suddenly, whenever I said what we were going to be executing in digital, everyone knew what to do. If I said, we'll do an animated banner with 3 to 4 panels, right away, there was a copywriter writing options, and there was an art director laying out all those options and even more. With very minor feedback, everyone knew what to do. So then social media came out, and the same thing started to happen. No one knows how to do social, so we need special social creatives. So seeing that history is repeating itself with social media, I put a stop to it and I said, okay, wait. If we don't tell creators what to do, what to deliver, how will they ever know what to deliver? For traditional media, it's very simple. A 30-second video will work everywhere if it's just a 30-second video. Same for radio. But digital and social, these are very different. Even the most capable digital creative team will not know what to do if they do not get briefed correctly on deliverables. So yes, media has to come first. Just do the test. Get your traditional team, that one that has never done a digital campaign, brief them correctly, tell them what are those digital deliverables. Make sure you get those specs right. Maybe the first time, you will need to give them guidance and some support. But believe me, by the third time, they're going to be experts. And this is great not only for the agency, because they actually have to spend less money and less hours if you have an integrated team, but also for that team that is not digital to be actually competent in today's market. So it's kind of a win-win-win. It's a win for the agency because spend less money. It's a win for the client because the agency is more efficient and it's better in reporting hours. And it's great for the employee because it's more competent. And I know here lies a big issue for some. Some agencies do not control the media at all. Some agencies will work with another media agency hired by the client. And these follow very old archaic processes that were established in the TV days. I understand it's hard and it's a big change in any case, because you got to switch around the process with your client for them to actually, let's say, approve a media plan before, briefing the creative before seeing any creative. So far, at least in my experience, in the cases I've had this issue, the clients will leave the media plan and to approve the media plan at the very end of the process after all of the creative is done. But I really recommend you trying to work something out with the client and with those media agencies, something that actually works for all parties. If you don't, you'll keep trying to get more creatives than you need. If you don't, you keep trying to get more creatives than you need. You're gonna spend more hour dollars in development, and you're gonna burn your teams because by the time the media buy it's already, approved and established, they will only have a few days before going live. Being efficient and being quick is today's game. Those who are not, guys, you're not gonna last a lot in this competitive market. So yes, after this entire video, there's a quick answer. Yes, media plan is necessary, or at least recommendable, before creative, to be part of the brief. It will only result in a more efficient workflow and better creative at the end. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? What are tips that you have for the community? Maybe we can all learn from all this. And maybe I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments below. And as usual, make sure you hit that like button. That will help us a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss anything from Tainment. My name is Francisco, better known as Tigre. I hope you liked this video and see you in the next one. Ciao, community.